He's connecting, he's connecting, he's connecting, he's connecting. Connecting.
No one is leaving.
Yeah, sir, can you talk? Sir, talk.
Hello.
We can hear a little bit. Okay.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you doing? I'm not able to see my face.
Okay, great. If you are
Hi,
able to hear
sir.
me fine, I am not able to hear any of you.
Hi, sir.
I hope that is okay. I will be speaking most of it. So let me see. Great.
We can type.
If you can hear me,
Sir,
then it is fine.
Sir?
You can just use that. I'm going to mute all because anyway I cannot hear
sir,
you.
sir,
I'll mute. Okay, I'm going to mute all of you. Just say a word just for me to test. Can anyone?
Wow.
No, I'm not able to.
sir, I would like to introduce my cousin who has just come to the class now.
He can't hear you, Vedant.
He has muted everybody.
Yeah.
Sir, you have muted yourself.
We can't hear anyone, sir. You muted yourself.
So we can't hear anyone.
Uncle, we can't hear you.
Wait. So you hilarious. You muted yourself.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Finally.
Yeah.
Now we can hear you finally.
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Yeah.
Can you hear me
Sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
sir, we can hear.
now?
Sir.
Yes, sir, you can hear. We can hear.
Okay, great, fine, thanks. Great.
Sir,
All right.
I would like to introduce
So
my
let us
new.
start. I think today what I wanted to cover is I wanted to cover various resources for learning chess on the internet and various tools you can use. Okay, so that is going to be the focus. And you might have seen my. Let me present my screen. So you might have seen things like what I use. For example, ChessBase, I use this to show various games to you, right? Like this. So you must have seen me using this. So I'm going to cover a little bit of what all software is there available, what is available for free and what is a paid software also, what types of software. Okay, and I will also cover on various internet resources that are available. All right. So let me just get the chat window here so that I can see who else. Okay, fine. This and yeah, let me get the chat window. If anyone is typing, I will be able to see it. Okay. Why am I not getting the chat window? All right. So let me see. So you have seen that this is the notation, right? You have seen what is E4, E5, NF3 basically. So this is the way we write down various games, and we can also replay it back later on, right? So that is what we use it. So so any game which is written in this format, right?
Sir, can you hear me?
Both you as well as by another chess program like you may have. So maybe I can maybe I can send 3 games that I played in this format recorded, and you can load those games, right? So that is possible, and there is a format. What this format is called as is a portable games notation. The first thing that you have to understand is,
Okay, okay.
so let me go through here and let me take a let me go to Wikipedia and I'll show you what is the thing. Everything is there explained on Wikipedia. So let me put a PGN, portable games notation. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm welcoming Nandini.
Huh?
Thanks. Great for joining. And okay. So here let us go ahead and
Yeah,
understand
no,
what I
he's
mean
coming.
by portable game notation.
No,
Right. So what it says is essentially it is just
he's
a,
not
you
hearing
can see this on
anybody. I
Wikipedia
don't know
yourself.
why. It's okay.
What it is basically is a text-based, structured, easy to use reading and writing for humans and Python and computer programs. Chess boards themselves, they are written in a algebraic notation. This is the notation when we say E2, E4, E5, etc. Right? So this is the notation, and the file is stored with a .pgn
You go
extension,
eat.
so that the computer understands what type of file it is. Right? So just to cover back, I think some days back I had covered initially how the
Tell him
chessboard is laid out.
30
A, B,
minutes.
C, D, E, F, G, H are the columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the rows. So that every square of the chessboard gets its uh, uh, unique. Okay, Akshay and Ashish. Okay, all right. So every square on the chessboard has got their own unique letter and number combination, which is like the name of the square. And then the way to write is by writing the piece that is moving and the square on which it is moving to. Right? This is the same way it is used for PGN notation. And I'll just give you an example of what it looks like. See, this is it looks like a text file like this. So this is one game, fairly explanatory. What it is showing is these are all the moves, and the ending part is this game ended in a draw. If ended in a win for white, it would have been written as 1-0, 1-0. If black won, it would have been 0-1. 0 means 0 point for white, -1 means 1 point for black. But it's a draw game, so half point for white and half point for black. That is the first thing to understand. And these are all the moves. This you know by now. Now there is an additional information about the game is provided in the form of these tags at the beginning. Okay, so what was the event? Like, was it a world championship match or a in Dubai Open or US Open or any such things are put here. Site is typically giving the country, city country notation. So, for example, this is like a Belgrade in Serbia, and this is the city code for that. So that is the thing. Then date, round, white. This was a game between Bobby Fischer and Boris Spassky, some very two ex-world champions. You might have heard of them. So that is the white and black. There are some
So can you
additional
hear
tags
me?
that also you can put. What is the ELO rating of white? What is the ELO rating of black, etc. All of this. But that just gives you about the context in which the game was played, and this is the actual gameplay, right? So this is how now this
Yeah.
sort of a game can be loaded onto your chess program. If it's most chess programs supported, so there is a list of chess programs here which can understand the PGN files. Okay, some programs are available for free also. For example, Xboard is a free program. This is the GNU Chess. There are also some other programs that I will talk about, but all of them can understand you. I think all chess programs basically can understand PGN, so that you can load the game and then play through it yourself. Okay. Now, one aspect, and we'll see this, how, for example, is that I have my software which is chess based, and I have my games in Scandinavian Defense. Maybe I've played it, and those are available as a PGN file at this location, and I'm able to, if I double click on this one, it is opening this. There are 3 games in this file that I played with my friends, and it is available here. And if you click on the first game, then it is showing you this was a game between Sudhir and myself on chessking.com, and I lost this game. So it is ending with 1-0, right? So that's fine. So here, so like this, basically you can load the games and play through it. So now I can just play through this game on my setup. What happened? So I can see it, and I can. This is the basic starting point. Now I'll tell you what software you can use if you want. So we'll start seeing it. So the most popular software for chess, there is a database. Okay, all right. I'm going to be muting all again. I think most of them are muted, but maybe some are not. So Vedanta, I'm yeah. Please, everyone, please go on mute so that there's okay. All right, I think that's fine. Okay, so I think Sadhana, I think they may or may not have joined, but this is my overall the group that I've started for during the lockdown phase. So yeah, I mean you are part of my other regular chess coaching, but this is like a combined session for all. So Sadhana, so that is okay. All right. So okay. So let me just go back, and what I was saying is now there are essentially 2 types of software. Main chess software. One is a chess engine. What it means is that it is capable of playing a game. Okay, so it can play against you or it can play against itself, etc. So there are various chess engines out there, and what I am using is a very popular one called as Fritz. It is from ChessBase company. So that what it, for example, I'll just show you what is the engine. I'm going to launch the engine here, launching Fritz. And what it starts immediately is it starts analyzing the position. Okay, so it is analyzing this current position that is there on the board, and it is giving the scores. And if you go to the next move, then again it will start analyzing whatever is the position you give. It can start analyzing. It can also be there in the play mode, in which actually it will make a move against you, and that you can set whether you want to play white or you want to play black, etc. But this this is one type of software which analyzes any position and recommends the moves. What is the strongest move, right? And it is giving a rating here, 0.69 and whatever 0.77, etc. So that is the job of the engine to play. There are various engines. There are a lot of very strong free chess engines that are available. I like Stockfish. I'll tell about it. It is available as an Android app. Also, it is available as a PC software. Also, you can check that out. It is one of the strongest engines currently, and it is available for free. Apart from that, the other one is what I'm using is Fritz. It's a commercial engine. It is from ChessBase, so I bought my copy a few years back, and that is what it's continuing. But every year they release a new version of that. So we'll see this what is means. So let us go to yeah. I think I'll touch upon the second type of software is the database software, and what I mean by it is I will show you here. The database software is about it has got a collection of games, and then you can search games by various ways, and you can do a lot of things. You can filter the games. For example, I think I have got a few years back when I bought this from ChessBase. That time I bought a mega database in 2013. It had 5.4 million chess games. As of now, if you go, it might be around 7 million or so, I think. 2019 or 20, if you buy, 7 or 8 million might be there. But starting from, they have given me games right from 1620 or even earlier here, and then say 1475 also, and all the way up to 2012 or 2013. I would have got it because I bought it in 2013. Okay, so all those games are there. Not only are the games simply there because it is no use just but they are all indexed. For example, I can go by player, I can search. For example, whoever, I mean, these are like thousands of players all across the world, but maybe some of them will be having, if you see the total games are, if you sort them by total games, then you will see the top grandmasters because their maximum games will be there. And yeah, it is building an index. So let me go to the top. See, for example, Korchnoi, Farago, Karpov, these are all like Karpov, Timman. These are all world champions or strong grandmasters. Gligoric, okay, Shirov. I can tell Anand, Vishwanathan Anand is there. 2,800 games, right? So you can search. Now, if I just click on this, I will be able to see all the games by Vishwanathan Anand, starting from his earliest days, which is like 1982 or 83. This was 82. Just show it here. This is 81 when Anand was a sub junior or this all the way up to whatever 2012. I would have got the games right in this database. So you can search by tournaments. You can search by annotator. Annotator is the one who is commenting on the games. Then sources, teams, openings. So like this is all. But all of this is required when you go to a maybe a level 4. I would say level 3 or level 4 when you are reach, and then you want to further study it. You can look forward. You can just know this. But I can access all the games by various openings and then sub openings. And within that, if you see, it will show me these are the 47 games in this particular line. This is the I mean, this is just to also I can search by various themes. When there were blunders, there were rapid games, there were critical opening positions. So all of these are like advanced capabilities that you need. Or I can go by tactics also, like attack, defense. What happened when somebody made a very good attack and that is put as a medal attack, right? So that is the thing. Or yeah, so there are various ways of this going it uh, going like this. And accessing it like this. So this is the advantage of a chess database program. Again, there are many chess database programs, but I will tell you the ones which are very popular and most relevant. You don't have to go and buy it immediately, but yeah, I mean, just know it. If so when you go to a higher level and you want to seriously study it more, that time you might need this kind of a software. Okay, so I will now start going where and this one. So I think first thing to look for is en.chessbase.com. So chessbase has been the leader of chess database software. They have a subscription program for web access also, which I have purchased. So I have it. But otherwise, if you simply go to the home also, it will have a lot of uh, news which is free. I mean, you don't need to be registered also. You can just understand there is a whole lot of articles about what is happening currently in chess. So that is available. So it is both as a chess news site as well as the some games and analysis will also be there. One game, two games, you'll be able to see it. For example, right now they were talking about in the lockdown special, they are talking about what happened 50 years back. So there was a tournament and they are actually every day they are giving what happened 50 years back in that tournament, and they are analyzing the games and showing what happened right here. So this is something that you can just browse, and this is the I mean, this can be your go-to site for just knowing about what is happening in chess, right? So that is en.chessbase.com. I will send a link on the WhatsApp group also. So they similarly, the same chessbase guys, they have a India setup, and chessbase India is they have a page in India which is focused so much on what is happening in the Indian chess. Okay, so there are so many tournaments happening in India, or Indian players playing in various tournaments abroad, etc. So all of that is covered here. Excellent news, local thing is available for the India chess scene. This is again something that you should bookmark. Chessbase.in. IN is the India code. so that you can just access it. Both of these things have their own YouTube channels, so I will tell that also. So so this is yeah, this is about this is the current affairs you can follow on chess. And now I'll talk about the software that is available. So if you go into their shop, then there is a lot of commercial software available, various chess engines, chess databases, and training programs, etc. That is available. However, what I want to show you is not that. I want to show you is their free download that is available. So what is a so while I showed you this chess based program, that was the commercial program full featured, but a basic reader program of that, which I also have installed, but sometimes I use it. It is called a chess based reader. Okay, so you may not be able to create any database files, or you may not be able to edit any files, but you can simply read the files. It is like PDF reader is there for PDF files. Similarly, this is a reader, and any of the chess based files you can access it using the reader, and that reader is available for free. So the version that is free is the 2017 version. So if you want, you can download this on your laptop. Okay, I'm not sure about the Android version of this, but at least on the laptop it is available. And if you have it installed, then the PGNs that I talked about earlier, where was that? Wikipedia, right? Sorry, not here in the tab. Just let me get this right. We were talking about the, or maybe I cut that out. Okay, maybe I cut it out. But I was talking about the PGNs, and all those PGNs uh, you can access those PGNs from this chess-based reader. It will be able to read it just like what I showed here in the games. It will be able to show it like this. Some of the advanced indexing may not be available, but it will be, you will be able to basically play through any of the games. And I'll be sharing a few PGNs with you folks as we go ahead, so that will help you. Now let me see if there is any chat. Okay, so far no. Okay, today there is no plan to play. Maybe next session we can play. Today we will just okay. So next week we will play. Yeah, Lalit, might be sometimes my voice is breaking. Hopefully it is better now. Okay, all right, all right. So fine. So coming back, okay, so various chess resources I was talking about. Yeah. So here, chess database, I talked about chess base. If you go to the shop of them, then they will be listing all kinds of things that is there. But I suggest that you go slowly, don't go overboard in buying stuff. Yeah, Fritz is there. Then yeah, Fritz is the chess engine, and Fritz 17. I have Fritz 11, so I think mine is 6 years back. This is something that is the latest version of the chess engine. And then there are various learning apps and learning videos, courses, etc. are also available. Let me see what is happening in the chat. Okay, can we download Stockfish? Yeah, you can. Stockfish, yes, Stockfish can be downloaded. Yes, Stockfish is very much available. I have installed it on my phone. If you have a phone and whatever, I think Android or iPhone, it can be installed. It is perfectly free, and it has got a playing mode as well as analysis mode. So you can use it to play or analyze. Yeah, I mean you can do that. Your own games you can enter and play. Stockfish, I think, can also read the PGNs. Just check. So yeah. Okay, there are many apps with the same name. No, I think no. I think you just look at the logo. I will show you what is Stockfish. See, stockfishchess.org. So this is the site for that. You can also download for PC from here. Okay, the Stockfish engine. for Windows, for Mac, Android, Linux, everything. And see this logo. This is the logo. This is the official apps. So don't download anything else. If you want, I think this is the best open source engine, which means that the source code of this is also available for free. It is there on a GitHub repository, and I think it is too early probably for you folks, but if anybody is making progress onto that, you can look at the source code also here. Okay, so I mean, you will have to be more thing into the computer programming and specifically computer chess programming to make sense of what is the source code, but it is available. So this is the thing that you should use for your engine. All right, fine. Now, what I wanted to cover is, let me see. I think I wanted to cover a few more things. Yeah, one or two more chess websites I wanted to cover.
So,
Chess page we have. Yeah. Is there any? Any question? So far, so good. All.
Sir, is it downloadable
All
on
my
the like tablets?
he can't hear anybody.
fine. I think. Okay. All right. Fine. So let us look at. I think there are a couple of other chess websites I would recommend. Is the Week in Chess. This just tracks all the chess happenings and all the tournaments that are there. So if you want to follow some games which are happening live, for example, right now because of the lockdown, all the top world chess events, all chess events have been cancelled. So everybody is sitting at home all over the world. So because of this, there is a special chess tournament. Online chess tournaments are getting organized. So Carlsen, who is the world champion, has started his own chess tournament, and that is going on. Carlsen Invitational Prelims. So this, so the week in chess.com. So you just note this address. I can show you. This is a very good site to follow all the chess events, whatever is happening, and it will list out on the main page itself what is the event and where is the site. So for example, it will tell you that this site, the broadcast is happening on chess24.com. So if you simply click this, you can actually follow what is going on right now. Okay, so you respect. Okay, opt in and start, and so this game is going on right now actually here. Okay, so if you want to see it, I think we might be able to see it downstairs. There might be commentary going on. No, I mean, you will definitely be able to watch the game. So if I click it here, you can see that the game is loading, and there is also a live commentary going on, which is freely available right now on Twitch. I think it is available. So if I load this, not only are thing, you are going to see a grandmaster commentary here available. uh, I, I mean, you will have to be a this video is okay. I think it is not available in this browser format, so there is some issue, but otherwise you can generally watch it. Okay, let me just go back, and from here maybe I should be able to just 24.com straight up. Okay, so you will be able to see a lot of commentaries also available. A lot of it will be available, freely available, streaming. uh, Sometimes it is available with a subscription, but yeah, I mean, you will have to be at a, again I said, to follow this commentary etc., you will have to be at least at a level 3 or 4 so that you can understand what the grandmasters are talking about it. Okay, but yeah, it is available. Slowly you can start going. I think some interesting games you can follow. The other chess interesting thing is 2700. Yeah, this is the thing that wanted to talk about. Another website is 2700chess.com. This has got a live rating of all the top players, just as you have tennis ratings and cricket ratings and football ratings, etc. So chess has got the elo rating. Why the chess site not loading, I don't know. Whether there is any issue with my network, should not be. Why it is not? Waiting for, I don't know whether the site is too much loaded to leave it. Okay, but that is a site that where the live ratings are there. Something has gone wrong. Normally this site is very fast. Then the other one I talked about is the Chess Cafe, but that has become now commercial. It used to be a very good chesscafe.com used to be an excellent site on nice articles about chess and learning about chess. But now chesscafe.com has become a commercial thing. So you need to buy a subscription. They say about membership that you need to buy. Earlier, till about a couple of years back, this was a very very good, easily available. But even now, it is okay. Matlab, if you are interested, you can buy the subscription and get it. Okay, all right. Now I wanted to also go to some popular YouTube channels. I wanted to show you about chess and what you can see there. So first thing that I will show you is the subscriptions that I have. Let me show you. First thing is the ChessBase India, right? The same site that I talked about, the India site of ChessBase. They have their channel on YouTube, and on this there is a lot of India-focused, what all chess events, chess players, etc. Their videos are always put. There are sometimes some analysis also put. So Vishay Anand versus Pragyananda. Pragyananda is an upcoming grandmaster from Chennai, right? Just about 13 years old right now, I think. He's already playing with the top world grandmasters. So this is again Pragyananda's one more game, a lot of games, and then I mean some 2-3 videos they will be uploading about various things that are happening, what it means, some tutorials, etc. So all of that. In fact, the owner of this one, who is promoting this ChessBase India, is International Master Sagar Shah. See here, he started a 21-day series. Just as there was a 21-day lockdown announced in India from 25th March till 14th April. Now it has got extended. But when that got announced, so Sagar Shah started a series teaching about chess. And what is okay, I will come about, check what is fine. So he started a 21-day series, and those videos are available. The day one, which was on 25th March, then day two, then day three, day 4, day 5. So there is a 21-day chess course available for you for free. It is in a slightly interactive format. Whenever Sagar Shah was every day 9 a.m. I think he was starting the course, and people could join on the YouTube live and comment with him. But he has finished a 21-day course, I think. So this is the thing. 21, yeah, day 21. And there are also other playlists are there. Some interesting games, etc. Those are all arranged by various playlists. Position of the day, 21-day training, multiple Nepo, lot of them. On openings also, chess openings, there are various videos on end games by players. So you can see all Magnus Carlsen games, Vishayanan games, etc. commented. So that is that. And yeah, so that is a very popular channel. So I think you can subscribe to ChessBase India. The other chess channel that is there is one of the chess base authors, and he's a grandmaster from England, named as Daniel King. So he has this power play chess channel on YouTube, where he every 2-3 days, 4 days, I think he analyzes one or game and gives it to you in the form of a video. For example, this was yesterday he put this, 3 days back he put this one, and maybe 4 days back and 1 week back this. So he keeps putting out a lot of games analysis, as well as sometimes he talks about books. So, for example, I had sent you this link about Sultan Khan, who was the earliest chess master from India in the modern era in the 1930s. So recently, Daniel King has written a book about this. So he's talking about a couple of games that he has analyzed for Sultan Khan, and also talking about his book. So that is available here. And he has been having this channel for about what, maybe possibly 8 to 10 years. So he has got a ton of videos and playlists out there. So you can uh, every 2 3 days he will put a game, and it's a very nicely analyzed. Again, you will have to be slightly at a slightly mature level to understand the things, but you can start it and slowly you will understand. So there is nothing barring you from listening right now. It will start giving you a good thing. Only thing is that initially you might find somewhat disconnected, but later on you will start understanding what is it. And he has got a ton of playlists that he has created based on players, tournaments, a whole lot of things that you can explore. You must be better at this than me. But yeah, Gary Kasparov games, Vladimir Kramnik games, or whatever. I mean, whole ton of playlists that of his own content, basically. Tournaments also, etc. So that is a very nice chess channel to follow. The current rage that has become is this Agad Meter, who has become really a super celebrity chess channel. I think more than how many subscribers? 601,000 subscribers. Okay, he every day he puts out a chess game analysis every day. Sometimes he'll put more than one game also, and it is very nicely analyzed. It's a excellent way to this one keep track. So right now he's starting on this or whatever this online chess tournament that is happening. He's analyzing those games also, and he has got various other things like older things like Jose Raul Capablanca was a world champion in the beginning part of the 20th century. So Bobby Fischer is a well-known, I think you might have heard, American grandmaster, first American to become a world champion in the 70s against the Russians. Tal, Ivanchuk, so many of them. I think you will have his various playlists put out. So that is something to get. It's kind of becoming overwhelming. It might become, but I'm just giving the information to you. You can keep it and don't get overburdened. Just maybe once or twice in a week you might want to see it, and then depending on your interest and how it goes, right? The other one that I wanted to show, especially for beginners, is this historical chess videos. Because see, we all learn to anything new. We have to learn about what are the classical masters have done. We have to first understand it, and then we can go to the modern masters. So that is why actually it is important to understand the classical games. And I think last week I sent a link about the games from uh, Greco. Greco was a master in the 17th century, right? The first real chess master, you can say, of the modern era, you can say is, I mean, 17th century can be debated whether it is modern or not. But yeah, I mean, in terms of chess, the rules of the chess, etc., modern rules of chess are applicable. And there it is definitely Greco was the master of that. But there were some I think this one series that I'm going to recommend is, this is not too much, but about 8 games, but historical chess games from 1475 to 1799. But just it will give you a pulse of some interesting chess games, nice attacks, but just gives you what is the base, how people used to play, and slowly you will understand how people are playing now. So it is like cricket also, if you are watching, right, if you watch the older cricket games, you might find that what is this strange, but etc. But there is also a lot of merit in that, especially the test matches coverage of the old games. So you have to understand it. So I'm going to recommend many chess videos from this channel, because initially when you are learning, I think you need to learn that, just as Greco's games, similarly historical these chess games, and then there is a few more. Yeah, this is the series that I'm going to recommend after you have covered the Greco and the old classical games. Then these games from 19th century, I think about 70 odd games he has put it, and he's continuously putting it every few days or a weeks. He adds one more game, but these games will give you a very good perspective of how. I mean, these are probably simpler attacks to understand, but still get your thinking going. This is a possible way to play. This is a possible way to attack. This way you can sacrifice and try to win games. So that it will give you a good idea. So I definitely recommend you to watch, especially this series, notable chess games from the 19th century, right? About 70 odd games, as per your convenience. But yeah, and the other one is that why I have named my chess academy or thing based on this person, Paul Morphy. He was uh, he officially he never became world champion because he lived in an era when there were no such world championships. 1857, 58, around that time he played. But he was like a American player from New Orleans, but he was so much ahead of his times. Very clean style of playing, beautiful attacking style, and hardly making any mistake at all. And so he was just crushing everybody at his time. He didn't get a chance to become world champion because he quit playing, because I think he found himself to be so much ahead that he got bored and he said he stopped playing chess. So after that, I think he never went back to chess. So all his games, the great games that you find him, will be from a 2 or 3 year period. Mostly after he won the U.S. Chess Congress in 1856, I think. Then traveled to Europe. Europe was the center of the world that time, not U.S. So he went there, crushed all the European chess masters. Some of the players refused to play with him because they were afraid that he's going to beat them really badly. So there was an English player called Howard Staunton, supposedly the unofficial world champion, but he never kept postponing the dates with Paul Morphy. Never played with him because he was afraid that Morphy will beat him. So that was the case. So I think these are also, there are a lot of games from Paul Morphy here. So yeah, I mean, you can just get these ideas of this. Okay, so let me see who has raised a hand. Yes, Ahan, tell me. Okay, I think I missed some of your. Okay, tablets. I think someone was asking me, is there a tablet? So if your tablet is of Android, then the same Android Play Store is, you can access it. I have a Fire tablet from Amazon, but it is basically, it is still underlying is Android, so I'm able to install Stockfish on it. I've got Stockfish. I've also got a couple of other chess software. So yeah, I think mostly, I think if you have an Android, if you have a iPhone, I mean iPad, then just check. I think Stockfish should be available, though I am not a Apple user, so I will not know by default. But yeah, I mean you should be able to check it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, Ahan can't hear me. I hope others can hear. Others can hear me. Yeah, I think everyone can hear me. So maybe some problem at your end, Ahan. So all right. So okay. So where I have come, I think yeah, chess. I covered historical chess videos, Academics channel. Okay. So if you want to learn about some chess traps and all, chess for initially. So there is one. There is one channel. I think GJ Chess, something like that is there. Okay, so GJ Chess, I think, yeah, Gunjan Shah or someone, one Indian player, I think. So this is again a source of some interesting chess videos. Especially, he has got some things on chess traps. So if you want to just understand some chess traps, dirty chess tricks, and how to win fast, so he's talking about various chess traps in various openings. So yeah, so against the Sicilian defense, sacrifices. So you might just find it interesting. I think I would say that just use this playlist, chess traps. Go through it a few. If you find it interesting, uh, it's good to know the traps. Sometimes you may be able to play it against your opponent, but understand the trap well, because if you don't understand it, then it might backfire on you. So that is also a possibility. But yeah, I mean, this is an interesting collection. This guy is the name is GJ underscore chess. So you can just note it down. I'll share this also. Again, his YouTube channel. So this is the other fifth YouTube channel that I wanted to share. So that is about it. What else I wanted to cover? Yeah, I think I wanted to go back and tell some more things about uh, chess talk. Yeah. Yes. So there, yes. So actually, you'll find so many of them channels. I'm just giving you some of them which I have used it. I have found it to be good, but there will be literally hundreds of channels out there on chess. And only thing is that I would say that sometimes you may get into the trap of only watching the chess videos, because it is there continuously autoplay and all. So just remember that you should control it, because you have to, if you have to improve, means you have to be working on the chessboard yourself. You can use the channels, you can use the videos, but after that, finally, A, you have to be playing yourself. Second, B, you have to be analyzing your games and finding out that and working on it. So sometimes you can get that just watching videos becomes easy, sit on a chair, sofa, and just watch. But you will understand that just by watching, you will not improve. Okay, so you might see that, oh, this chess trap is there, I will use it. But when you actually start playing and somebody is playing against you, you will not be able to play just if you are only watching. So it is important to play and practice and try out all the puzzles and everything. Okay. Yeah. So what I wanted to go back is, see, I had shown you this. I had recommended, and I'm happy to see that many of you are actually doing all those puzzles. So I saw today, I think I didn't see fully, but I saw at least 6, 7, 8 of you have done more than 200, 300 puzzles of the courses that I had recommended. Now I will tell what I'm saying next in the context of that. So beginner, what I had said is, yeah, chess capture pieces 1, then chess mate in 1, and then what do you call, then capture pieces 2 you can go to. So these are the ones that you can go to, but what I wanted to show is this. Okay, let me go to the let me go to the Wikipedia, and where I had shown you about the PGN, and then I'll tell you what I mean by it. Yeah, so PGN, here we talked some time back, and we said that this way you can actually record a game, which is excellent. But this is only talking about a game which starts from the starting position and then goes on till you finish it, right? So that is, there is a purpose of that, and you have to be able to record it and play it, which is good. But there are also puzzles like this, which are like positions. Okay, so, or you might want to also, some grandmaster also might want to comment, and he might not start from the beginning, but he might just give a position. Like, I just take for example, but yeah, for example, you were solving this puzzles which were having a particular position. So we are not talking about here about a starting position, but some position on the board, and on which something you have to play, or you have to find the best move or whatever. I'll just go to 54th position here. Yeah, so this is the position, and I'm saying that your white, it is very simple here, but your turn black, and so this is the thing. So what we are saying is there is a position on the board, and you are saying which side is to move. How do you tell this to a computer, or how do you tell this, record it and exchange this between players or between computers, etc.? How do you do this? So there is this So there is this extension called as, so if you really read this article fully, it will say that the way that you, what consists of the portable game notation is, one is the tag pairs, which are the context about when the chess game was played. Then there are the chess moves, but chess move can start from a starting position, or it can be starting from a intermediate position, so some position on the board. Okay, so this is the thing it is called as. So there is a FEN. FEN is called as Forsyth Edwards notation. This is used to record the partial games. I mean that what is some starting position, and from that you are to play. How to give that, convey that information. So this is also important to understand. I will just take a minute to go here. It is fairly simple, logical. But what the standard of portable game notation says is that you need not always start from the beginning. You can have the starting position with a tag called as FEN. Okay, FEN is the tag, and then there is some text will be there. And if that is the case, then the that what it means is the starting position is different, and this is the way to interpret it. Okay, so actually, rather than telling the rules, it is better to see the example and then you will understand it. So this is the FEN for the starting position. Okay, and let me see, I think some of you might understand. So this starts from the, just like when we have a chessboard, right? So your side at the bottom is the white, normally it is the white, and the other side black is the at the top. So what this thing starts is what the FEN notation is, starts from the black side, the outermost layer or the row of the black. From that side it starts recording the various pieces. Okay, and the simple notation that you will understand is all the small case letters means it is the black pieces, the uppercase letters means it is the white pieces. Okay, what does R mean? I think you are all smart. R means rook.
Rook.
Right? So it is saying that, and it is a small letter. That means what it is talking about is a black rook. Okay, followed by N means small n means
Knight.
black knight, followed by small
Bishop.
b. B means bishop.
Bishop.
Okay, again bishop, then Q. Q
Queen.
means queen.
Queen.
P means king, bishop, knight, rook. So this essentially, when you are writing it like this, essentially you are saying that on the black side there is a rook, there is a knight, there is a bishop, there is a queen, there is a king, there is a bishop, knight, and a rook. That is what you have indicated here by writing like this. Okay, then you are writing P P P P P P P P. What does that
Pawns.
mean? Obvious, right? It means that these are
Pawns.
black pawns and there are 8 of them. So you have put 8 pieces here. Okay. Then, so, and you, how do you give the notation that a new row is starting, or a, what do you call, row number 1, row number 2, etc. We start with the row number
Slash.
8 because it is the black side.
Slash.
You put a
Slash.
dash, not dash, slash.
Slash.
Slash means that one row has ended and the second row. After 8, then 7th, then 6th, then 5th, then 4th, then 3rd, then 2nd, and first row. There will always be 8 rows in the FEN notation. So you will have 7 slashes. Okay,
Yeah.
7 slashes
Yeah.
make out 8
Yeah.
different rows.
Okay.
And numbers are there, very simple. Numbers mean that means that many squares are blank. Okay, 8 means that 8 squares are blank on the third row. Third when you are counting from the black side. So this is the as per our algebraic notation, this is row number 8, this is row number 7, then row number 6, row number 5. There are 8 means that there are 8 blanks, nothing is there. Okay, because it is the starting position. So this is the way to write a position, and I will tell you. And what about this letter after this? After you have written out all the squares, 8 rows each of 8 squares, then the number 2 is the active color, which means that which side is to move. Right here, for example, we are going that this is the position. If I were to write this position, I would say that first row from the black side is blank completely. So I will write 8 slash, I will write a Okay, this is not from the black side. I think black side is here. 8 rows are here. So this is, you have to be careful. This is the black side at the bottom, and so I want to, let me, flipboard is there? No, there is no flipboard option. Okay, maybe it is there here. No, board settings. Okay, I thought there is a there might be. Okay, I have flipped the board here so that it is your regular side. So at the bottom is the first row, then second row. So if this position I have to write it in the FEN notation, 1, 2, 3, 4. First 4 rows from the FEN perspective are blank. So the way I will write will be 8/8/8/8/. Okay, then I will start writing about the this
What
row.
row?
Then again I will put 3. Then I will put a capital K because it is the white king. Then I will put a small p because it is a black pawn. Then I will put 3 because there are 3 blanks. Okay. Then next row, so I will put a slash. Then I'll
Then
put 2.
2 and
Then a
N.
small letter N.
2.
Then again number 2 because there are 2 squares which are blank.
Then
Then
K.
small letter
Lowercase.
K.
Then 2.
Black king. Then again 2. Right. Then again slash. Then capital N.
Capital N.
Then 6.
6.
Then capital
Then
P.
capital P.
Then slash. And then finally
8.
this row is number 8. All are blank. So I'll just put the number as 8. Okay. So slightly tricky, but you might find it. But and after that, I would have said, okay, this position, who is to play? Black is to play. So I would put a space after that, after all of this thing, and instead of W, I will put a B, which means that black is to play. Okay. Then we have to also tell whether castling has happened or not, because sometimes it may be the position that you might think that, oh, I want to castle, but is it allowed or not, etc. So this is giving you a possibilities. Both for white and black. What K and Q means that white can castle king side as well as queen side. So both letters are present. Black can also castle king side as well as queen side. So hence K and Q small are there. And then there is also a pasa, which is whether a pasa I told you whether it is possible or not. That also you can indicate. So this is a very advanced mechanism of basically all the possibilities are covered in this. So don't get overwhelmed. Just right now, just understand that this is possible to record any chess position with anything, any castling happened or not, pasa happened or not, who is to play. All of that, it is possible to record just using one line of text like this. Okay. So pasa is the next one. After that, it is telling about what does this 0 mean. It is saying that half move clock. This is the number of half moves since the last capture or pawn advance. I told you about a mechanism by which a draw can happen if 50 moves happen when no pawn has advanced or no capture has been made. If that happens for 50 moves, then it's a draw. So you need to be able to figure that out, and hence this is also possible to embed it in the text like this, saying that how many moves have happened since that. So you know how many are remaining before a 50 move draw rule will apply. And finally, the full move number, which will indicate if you want to, it will indicate how many moves have happened in the game, right? So this is how it is. For example, it is, so you can just follow this link and read it and you will understand it. But it is possible to record like this and hence start from any position and communicate it. So both the chess engines will also understand it and you will also understand it. So this is what I wanted to cover today. Yeah, slightly overwhelming kind of a thing. I didn't get time to show you any chess game, etc. But what I showed you is going to be really helpful for you for your future study. So from that perspective, yeah, thanks for listening. And next week definitely we will have fun. Okay, Ahan, good. Yes. So next week we will have fun by playing some games as well as watching some games. So we will continue. So, yeah. So I think that is pretty much what I wanted to cover. I will be sharing the links on the WhatsApp group, so don't worry even if you have forgotten to take note, but I will send it. So yeah, so that is what. Any questions, any queries? Oh, sorry. I think someone messages me then. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to be closing this session today, and we will meet again on Wednesday. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay. Bye, sir.
Sir.
Thank you.
Bye,
you,
sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Bye.